Hello, YouTube. I finished another book. This one's called East-West Passage, uh, The Travel of Ideas, Arts, and Inventions Between Asia and the Western World. It's not a great book, especially like the last one-third of it. I really struggled to get through it. Um, he spends like the last 70 pages talking about Chinese influence in art and architecture and poetry, and there wasn't really much about, like, the exchange of inventions, which I guess that's why I really got the book. He didn't say anything about shipbuilding. He didn't really say anything about weaponry. A little bit about uh, gunpowder and the first firearms, but he could have went into that a lot more. Uh, on the front of the cover, there's a picture of it's got some representations of various items here, and one of the pictures is like a barrel of whiskey, and I thought, well, that's cool, let's see, how whiskey spread throughout the world. There wasn't a single word about whiskey in here. There was a little bit of information. Uh, I mean, it was only 200 pages, but I really struggled. It took me like 2.5 days to get through 200 pages. That should be a one-page thing. I guess I spent a lot of time watching the Cohen uh, hearing, so that took a little bit away from it. Another thing that he didn't really go into was horses. And how the use of horses spread throughout the world. I think the author's name is Michael Edwards. I think he really moved forward way too fast. He could have spent a lot more time in like BCE, especially with the horses and what was going on then with navigation and you know, geography and map making. I don't think he ever even mentioned Strabo. All in all, it was kind of a shitty book. Little bits of information. I don't know if it filled any gaps for me, but it's done now. I'm like 35 pages into another book already, so it's all good.